Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I hope you're all doing really well. As you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to show you my quick everyday natural makeup look. So this is the makeup look I'm going to show you today. I hope you enjoy this video. So we're just going to start by some moisturizer on the skin. So I've added my moisturizer already. Hydrate your skin, make it look healthy and glowing. Don't forget to add those SPFs. So I'm going to start with my brows quickly. For a quick day to day, just like to fill in my brows really quickly with a tiny bit of pencil. So I'm going to take my Makeup Obsession brow pencil in dark brown, and I'm just going to quickly brush out all my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna fill in where the gaps. I'm not really creating any specific line or making them any bolder. And then I'm just gonna brush out hairs again. I'm just gonna fill in the gaps really slightly, and I'm just mainly focusing the last half of the brow. I just want to make sure that my brows sit well, so I'm going to add the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and I can't live without a brow setter because I just feel like you just know that your brows will stay put all day. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to my face. I'm just going to take my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray, and I just like to spray this all over before I put anything because it just keeps my makeup on and it will just hydrate my skin even more. What I'm going to do then is just take my Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer, and we're just going to put a bit of concealer on all the areas that have blemishes or any dark areas that I have on my face, because we are going for a really light foundation coverage. So I do just want to add in a bit of concealer. I'm literally just going to pop it under the eyes because that is where I have a lot of darkness. I like to pop some around my nose area as well. The same on the other eye. I just feel like you can see the difference already. Once that is done, I like a little bit of natural glow, so I'm going to take the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just going to pop a little bit on of my face. Just going to take that same brush and I'm just going to just dab that all into the skin. You see that nice glow it's given. I'm going to take some foundation. So for my natural finish, I use my all-time favorite MAC Face and Body foundation, and this is in the shade C3, and this is just perfect for such a natural finish. It's like a really light coverage, but I like that for every day. So I'm just going to pop some on the brush, and I'm just using a small flat buffing brush because I feel like it's the easiest thing to use when you're in a rush and you just want to do really quick makeup. So I feel like it's just the best thing, and we're just going to just really want to buff that into the skin. The coverage is not crazy, it's just so beautiful, natural, lightweight and glowy. And using a flat brush is so much easier to do this because you're literally just buffing that all into the skin. So it's almost like you're applying your cream on your face. Now that that is done, I'm just going to grab my Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer in 50 NN. And I don't want to brighten my under eyes too much. I want to keep it as natural as possible, as this is everyday natural look. So I'm just going to pop a little bit under the eyes just to balance the correction out a little bit. I love this concealer so much. It's so good for correcting like any dark circles, and anything like that. You can use this concealer on any other areas that you feel like you need a little bit more coverage. So I'm just going to pop a little bit around the nose and a little bit around the mouth, but not too much, because I don't like to put too much product around my mouth area. I'm going to take my same flat brush and I'm just going to start pushing the product into the skin. So just keep pressing and do the same on the other side. So I kind of like to push the product outwards first and then just press the product into the skin. So I want to leave my concealer here, but if you really wanted to brighten it even more, you can go in with a lighter concealer. I'm just going to pop some of that concealer on my eyelids as well, because I don't want my eyelids to look like a different colour. So we're just going to pop the tiniest amount. I don't carve out my brows or anything because we're not going for like a heavier look. So I'm just blending that all out using a small sponge. Now I'm going to grab some setting powder. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm just going to take some on my sponge and just pop it under the eye. So because we do want this concealer to stay put throughout the day, so I'm just going to pop tiny bits. So I'm not baking or anything, I'm just quickly dabbing any concealer under the eyes. It makes such a big difference when you add a tiny bit of powder. So after we have added our translucent powder, I'm just going to add a little bit of face powder. I'm just going to take the Revlon Photo Ready powder, and this is in the shade medium deep, and I just like to put this all over my face. I'm just going to take my stippling brush, and this is a Sierra by London brush in 052, and I'm just going to pop it on. I love this powder so much. Just feel like it's such a good powder for every day. Like, you can get this from the drugstore and it's just good because it just keeps the makeup on. Now that we have applied our face powder, I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer from Benefit, because I just need to add a bit of mention into the face and a bit of colour. So we're not going to contour anything because this is an everyday look and we just want to keep it as minimal as possible. So I'm just going to use an angled brush. I'm using the Inglot angled brush, and we're just going to pop a little bit on to the brush, and we're just gonna pop this on all the areas where the sun would naturally hit us. And as you can see, I'm not really trying to contour or enhance the cheekbones too much. I'm just doing it to add colour into the skin, and this just makes the skin look healthy and just gives that natural sun-kissed look. Can you see already it's made a difference? We're just going to pop a little bit on the nose again, all the areas, because it just doesn't make your face look all one colour as well. Now I'm going to add some blusher, because I feel like blusher really does complete the look and it just gives you that really fresh looking skin. So I'm going to add my L'Oreal Life's a Peach blusher, and I'm going to use the same angled brush that we just used for the bronzer, and we're just going to pop this on the cheeks. Just gives a really nice fresh look. And now I'm going to move on to my eyes. I'm going to take that same Hoola bronzer that we used. We're just going to use a bit of this on our eyes. So I'm just going to take fluffy brush and we're just going to go in our crease. I'm not taking it too down, I'm just keeping it in the crease because I just want to give that illusion. To be honest, you don't really have to be neat with this. I like to really bring my eyeshadow in the inside corner of the eyes, and I'm just going to run a bit of this in my lash line, but that is not necessary if you don't want to. Just using the same brush, and we're just going to add this on the lash line like so. Right, now that that is done, I'm going to move on to mascara, but before we do that, I'm just going to literally use my eyelash curler because I want to make my eyelashes a bit more noticed. So, and I'm not putting any lashes on, so I just want to use my eyelash curler to lift them slightly. Right, once the eyelashes are curled, we are gonna put some eyelash primer on. As you all probably already know, I can't put mascara straight on my lashes. I feel like I always need eyelash primer. Just gonna pop the Maybelline Lash Sensational Base Mascara. And we're just gonna pop this on our lashes. I'm going to do same on my bottom lashes as well. Okay, once you've put it on your bottom lashes, I'm going to grab my mascara. So I like using my Benefit mascara, and this is the Roller Lash mascara, and this is just really good to give a natural finish in your lashes, but it also lifts them slightly. So I'm just going to... oh, it just looks like your eye is more awake. Once the lashes are done on the top, you can move to the bottom. Okay, so can you see the difference in the mascara? Like, it literally opens your eye. I feel like mascara is one thing I can't live without because it just opens your eyes, it makes you look so much more awake, and it just completes the whole look. You can leave this here, or you can add some eyeliner if you wanted to. Like, you can just do a bit of wing liner, or you could just follow your lash line. But for my day-to-day, usually I don't really put any eyeliner on. I like to just put some mascara. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to move on to my lips. So I'm going to use the MAC lip liner in Cork. Now, I use this, or I tend to use the Rimmel lip liner in Cappuccino. I'm just going to line the lips, but I'm not going to put so much pressure on the lips. I'm going to line it very, very lightly. I'm going to take my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I'm just going to add a little bit on the lip. And as you can see, I'm kind of dabbing the product on, and then I'm going to take my finger and just kind of blend that into my lips. That is the lips done. You can leave it here, or you can add a little bit of highlighter, but I'm just going to add a really slight amount of highlighter. So I'm just going to take the Benefit highlighter in Tickle Me. Add that. You can see I'm not putting a lot of product on to keep it looking quite natural and fresh. And I'm just going to add a little bit in the corners of my eyes to make it slightly more awake. Take a small brush, and this is a Sierra by London brush in 019, and I'm just going to add this in the corners. Wow, that does really make a difference to your whole eye look. Now, last but not least, I'm going to add a bit of spray again. Any Fix Plus that you want to use, I'm just going to pick up the MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to spray some on the face again, and this will just lock the makeup in. And just let that sink in to the skin. And another way to help the product sink in much quicker, you can just use a beauty sponge and just go over all your whole face using that beauty sponge. Okay, so that is the end of my quick everyday natural makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, leave them below or contact us directly. And if you've got any other videos that you want to see, you can also let us know. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for a lot more videos. And if you are not already, please follow us on our Instagram page, which is at Sierra by London, because we post a lot of things on there as well. If you want to book on to our online makeup course, then you can visit our website www.sierrabylondon.com. and if you want to book for any services, hair, makeup or henna, please email us info@sierrabylondon.com, and I will hope to see you in the next video. Take care.